Go. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Simon here. Today, I think, I'm not going to bullshit about basketball once again, because I could honestly do that for hours, but first of all, no one's on Minecraft wanting to hear some dude spout nonsense about basketball. Uh, so, and first of all, I could care less if these get views. I'm just trying to get my digs. But, if they're going to be up on YouTube, they might as well help people, I guess. So today I just want to talk about Minewind in general and my start and what I think the best way to get a good start would be, because relatively it's easy to get to end game vanilla wise, depending on how you play it and if you make friends. uh, so basically, I'll just tell my story. So I started about a month and a few days ago, but it was back in September, and I started out with my friend, and we were not far out at all. I think we were about if we're going by the hypotenuse, we were about maybe 3,000 blocks away from spawn. I thought we were safe. I had never done this. Is the first server I'd played on since fucking like ninth grade of high school. But basically, so we were out there until October 4th, and I know it's the 4th because my buddy, he got on and he texted me and he's like, "It's ruined, man. It's gone." Because we had been working on this base for the last week. It was pretty cool. It was an underground base. And, the door got left open and someone was just walking by and found it. And honestly, they probably x-rayed it. That's how it goes. And you're not supposed to be using x-rays, but how can you really stop someone? And get on in. It's TNT'd to crap. Had nothing left but what was in the ender chest we had. I had diamonds and the essentials. I wasn't starting from scratch, but I had no materials to build with, nothing. So, and I was just like, all right, man, I'm gonna get in the nether and I'm gonna go out. And I still didn't even get out that far. My second time, I I didn't really know how to travel in the nether too well. I wasn't that efficient at it. And I think I made it about the hypotenuse of probably about 25,000 or so. And I had a few bases out there. And, there just wasn't enough available land out there that was untouched. So now I'm much further out. I'm not going to disclose how far out I am, but I've spent days elytra traveling to a place where I feel like I'm safe enough to set my shit up. But basically, if you're just starting out, and obviously you're gonna to be able to travel in the nether, you need decent gear. But don't make a permanent home, a forever home, like 5,000 blocks away from spawn. Not even 20,000. I would set up probably your first base close to at least 100,000 blocks away, because it'll get found. It's just too small of an area for people to go. And on Minewind, the best place to be is in the nether, especially starting out, because there's just so much loot in the fortresses. And unfortunately, at this point in time, since we just went into 1.13.2, we're now without god loot tables, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it does. It does kind of suck, because that's kind of where a lot of my money and my gods have came from, especially from mansions and things like that. But that's at least got me a foothold to start buying gods. So without that, I'm not exactly sure how new players are expected to compete. So I'm hoping they're fixing it soon. I think I'm going to do a test here and go out to the ocean and see if it's fixed yet, but I doubt it at the moment. But yeah, travel through the Nether and hit every Nether fortress you can. And then once you're about 100,000 blocks out, the first thing I would do is I'd find a village and I'd start a village breeder so you can start getting books. Start just creating farms so you just have mass amount of materials that you can trade. And basically at this point it's just about consuming as much as much materials as you can and start almost hoarding, And yeah, that's the most fun part for me is becoming rich. That's kind of why I love playing this game. I am a builder, but I'm not much of a fighter, although it is fun. Sorry. But yeah, I gotta wrap it up because kind of running out of time here. But yeah, I wouldn't start building until you get pretty far out, just for some advice. And then at that point, man, you're pretty much safe. And then I wouldn't create something too big until you're in the millions, and that whole way you should be getting plenty of loot. So hope you good luck in your travels. This is Simon, and I'm out.